Hey, it's Coach Rhonda, your manifestation coach, and welcome back to the channel. Look, I am so excited. I'm happy just to be alive. I'm grateful and happy. And so I want you to join me in this video today. I am talking about movement, not just only movement of physical, but manifestation movement. So let's get into this video. So, one day I was sitting there and I was thinking about, I was like, I need to come up with some words that start with M that go with manifestation, because guess what? It is the month of March. And so I was just sitting thinking, and this thing just overwhelmingly came over me about movement. Movement. Do you not know that manifestation is movement? Manifestation is movement. And so how did I get to that of thinking about manifestation as movement? Well, one of the things that when you are manifesting, we all know manifestation is bringing something that does not exist into the physical realm. And what happens, it manifests. It comes out to where you can see it with your physical eye. But in the process of manifesting, and the four keys that we always usually talk about: believing, we write, we speak, and we act. That is one of the keys. I was talking to a group of people and I told them, I said, you can pray, you can believe, which is great. We want to believe, we want to pray, you can do all that. But look, one of the main ingredients for manifestation is movement, is action. Faith without works is what? Dead. We all know it. You have to move. And if that movement, after you begin, where you say, I'm going to believe that this thing, whatever it is that is going to come to pass, I'm going to believe that this is going to come. You have to do something. You have to move. That reminds me of water. Have you ever seen a pond of water that's old, that sits? And you see what happens if it sits there for a while and there's no movement. What happens? Disease begin to set up, right? It don't start with that, but you begin to see what? The little film of green that comes over the water, dirt, things, mosquitoes, things start setting in. Why? Because it's no movement. I'm here to tell you today that manifestation is movement. I need you to get up. I need you to get busy. I need you to make it happen, because look, again, you can pray all day. God loves that. He wants us to pray to him and talk to him, but your faith is movement. Manifestation is movement. And so I need you to do something. I need you to do something, right? So you have to add on action to your manifestation. So, I have right here, I have my manifestation journal. This is a newly revised manifestation journal, and you can go and get it. You can get it at, go on Amazon and get it. Also, too, I have another one that is brown. If you see both of them, they're both the same thing. I just wanted to get one that was didn't have the ladies on it. So if men wanted to purchase, you can do that. So get that for your uncle, your brother, your cousin, them, right? So I'm sitting here, and one of the things in manifestation that I make sure that I do, and we talk about this, is writing. The other thing that I do is I don't just write, leave it, but I come back every day and I read it at least. And I tell people, I double dog dare you to read it at least 3 times a day. So I read it every day, but I cannot stop there. I have to act on what I'm believing. Whatever I want to come to show up in reality, in the physical form that I can see, I have to add action. I gotta have movement. Now, my mouth, my writing, all of that is wonderful. That's a great ingredient, but you gotta move. Faith without works, movement, doing, is dead. So let's talk about just a little bit. So say if I wanted to get a job and I'm believing, I'm manifesting, I've written in my journal. I first believe it. I've written in my journal. I have the job now because when you're writing, you have to make sure you're writing in present tense. And I have a grateful spirit, right? So that can connect, other things to come to me because I'm grateful and I'm happy. I have a great aura about myself, all of that, right? So I'm writing, I'm doing that. Now it comes down to the fourth one where it says action. Now I've done all the other steps, but now I got to get out there. I got to either put in a resume somewhere. I got to tell other people, hey, do you know if there's a job? This is what I'm looking for. You got to get clear so you know what you're looking for, not just any job, right? The job that you want. And so then you're putting in applications, you're doing what is necessary. And so that you're still believing, you're still writing. I have that job, I'm making this amount of money, da 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 da. So you're doing that. But now I'm putting movement to it. Here's the thing. Make sure that you look out for me. Make sure. So now when I begin to start reading in my journal and all of that, things will begin to line up. Things will begin to go in order. Okay, I talked to that person that, I'm speaking out to the universe. And so that thing, now this person is being released so that I can get this, so I can get that job interview. And then what? I have the job. I'm just using that. I'm using that. Now, let me tell you a story. I remember this one time, and you may have seen in my other videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I had talked about in another video about how I needed a van. I was doing daycare and I needed a 15-passenger van. It could have been 12, but I really wanted the 15-passenger, right? My business had grown, it got bigger. I was driving in an expedition at that time, and I didn't have enough seats. And so my business was growing, and so I needed it. And I didn't know all of the things that I know about manifestation now, but what I did know is that I'm going to speak it. And I'm going to add my faith to it. I'm going to start moving. So what I started doing, look, just like what I just said, I started saying, I'm going to have, I have that 15-passenger van. So I started going on car lots. I started looking. I started telling other people, this is movement. I started telling other people that's what I want. I would ride with my children in the car and I'd be like, there goes mom's van over there. It wasn't mine in the physical yet, but I saw it in the spiritual and I knew that it was going to manifest. And so I would say, there go, y'all remember when we used to play those games, right? You remember we played those games like, there go my car, there go my car. Well, that's what I was saying. There go my van, there go my van. And I was more aware of that van. I could be on the freeway and there I see it. So I saw it. And then I started, as I mentioned, telling people that that's what I need. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to get. I said it so much. I started looking. I started going. I started pricing it out. I knew exactly what I wanted. I didn't want the ones because I talked to a friend that had one. And I said, tell me about your van. She said, well, whatever you get, don't get the bucket seats. Get the seats that are long. She told me everything. I talked to people that had it. Movement. Manifestation, what? It moves. So I'm telling you now, and let me tell that story. I got the van. It showed up one day. I went to go teach. I was teaching child development, this class, and the lady came in. Long story short, I noticed the van in the parking lot. Because why? My awareness was there. I was going to attract that van to me. Showed up a day at work on a Saturday. Did not want to go to teach a class to some child development students. Went in there and the lady got up. I had my students to introduce themselves. Lady got up and said, yes, she was talking about her business. And she said, I'm back here because I'm going to go back into the classroom. Long story short, she was losing her business. And she said, I even have my child care van that I was using. Boom. She couldn't even get out that long enough. Child care van. Now, told you already, peeped it out. Child care van out there. And I said, God, that's my van. It showed up. Long story short, she even said in her conversation when she was introducing herself that she was going to sell it for $2,000 or whatever I think it was $2,000. I don't know if she told that out loud right then, but I knew that was her van. So I made sure to make sure she got to me. We talked. Long story short, that van became mine. It showed up in its reality, not because I was sitting twiddling my thumbs. No, because I added movement to manifestation. So I'm telling you, don't get discouraged. Keep moving. Manifestation moves your faith. Put your faith into action. And I'm telling you, manifestation will show up. It showed up for me, and it showed up for me in so many other ways. That's just a couple of, one thing that happened. But that was big because I was clear on what I wanted. I didn't want a car note. I wanted the 15 passenger, not 12. I knew what I wanted. I saw myself taking my daycare kids to different, in the summer when we would do field trips. I saw them in it. I saw my car seats and everything and our shirts. And when we would take, I saw it. And it showed up. It's movement. Let's get moving. Don't get discouraged. Let's get moving. Speak it. Believe what you say. Write it in your journal. And then add some action to it. This your coach. I hope I motivated you and I push you today to tell you that manifestation is movement. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get up. Pick yourself up. You got it. It will manifest. I don't care what you feel. I don't care what it looked like. It will manifest. Work that thing. Keep going. If nobody else believes you, it doesn't matter if they don't believe. If you believe, then put some action to it and get moving. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Share this to someone that needs to hear it. And let's go. Let's make it do what it do. Let's go. Time to manifest. Because why? It's a lifestyle. I'll see you on the next video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.